Hey guys, welcome back to Cooking for One. My name is Connor and I'm here to show you recipes that will worry your friends and family into getting you professional help. I've been wanting to try my hand at something a bit more fine dining, and I've never tried cooking seafood. I can't afford to go to Red Lobster, so I've decided to try making a fish dinner at home. All I need is baked fish and a side dish. Let's get started. So the fish. As much as I may sometimes long for the sweet release of death, I'd rather it not happen because I undercooked some fish. So I'm using these fish fillets. Obviously, the breading would ruin the consistency of our dish, so I'm just going to let them thaw a bit, then scrape the breading off. For some flavor, I decided to go with a lemon garlic marinade. I wouldn't know what to do with a clove of garlic even if I had one, but I do have this garlic margarine and that should work as a good base. For the lemons, I don't have any actual lemons, but I do have this lemon Kool-Aid. Now I do know this has a good bit of sugar in it, and I've been told that adding salt and something spicy will counteract the sweetness, so I'll just add some jalapeno juice. I'll just melt the margarine in the microwave, and then stir in a spoonful of the lemonade and jalapeno juice. Then I'll place the debreaded fish in an oven-safe pan and pour the sauce over top. Once that's done, they'll go into the oven at 350 degrees for 15 minutes. For the side dish, I've settled on a cold pasta salad. I do actually have some pasta, too. I was digging through some old boxes, and I found this. It's some macaroni art I did when I was a kid. I don't remember it ever making it onto the fridge at home, and I mean, the box hasn't been opened in years, so it's safe to say it won't be missed. So I made this one for Mother's Day, but she told me she didn't really want the extra reminder. I'm gonna hold on to this one in case they ever actually get back together. This one I made in middle school. And a few necklaces later, and I'll just boil them for a few minutes until they're al dente, which I think is just Italian for done. Once they're done, I'll take them out and strain them, then set them aside to cool. The last thing I need for the pasta salad is a dressing. Now, I know you can make a simple dressing out of oil, vinegar, and some spices. Shockingly, I actually have those things, so I'm going to be using this canola oil and this white vinegar. I also need to add some spice to get a little bit of flavor, and luckily, my roommate had a little bit of oregano in his room. I mean, I don't know why he was keeping it out of the kitchen, but he won't mind if I borrow some. I'll pour each into a container, making sure to add more oil than vinegar. I mean, I've used this stuff to strip wax off my floors, so I'll add just a little for taste. I'll add a little oregano, then I'll put the lid on the container and shake vigorously to combine. Lastly, I'll just pour the dressing over the noodles and stir until they're evenly coated. Everything's ready, so it's time to plate. Start with a bed of the pasta salad, heaping it nicely in the center. Then I'll lay several of the fish fillets on top. And I'll garnish with a little bit of that oregano. And there you have it, a fish dinner made with fish fillets, garlic margarine, lemonade powder, sentimental noodles, canola oil, and vinegar. Alright, everything's ready, it's plated, it's time to taste. You know, that's not actually half bad.